All right, first and foremost, if I get started, I'm gonna give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Josh. I'm gonna say double honors to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. I remind the elect. I'm gonna say peace and blessing to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing their truth and sincerity. I write that great song. All right, this your brother Nabah. I just come with a real quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai. And basically, what I was just thinking on. As I was reading, contemplating in the spirit, all right, and I just ran into Psalms, the 32nd chapter, mainly verse 10, as it break down, many sorrows shall be unto the wicked. All right, many sorrows, man. As we continue to watch prophecy unfold, all right, we continue to see prophecy manifest before our eyes. All right, continue to stay humble. You know what I'm saying? Continue to let Yahweh Shema Shah do his thing, man. Hey, men in great sorrows gonna come upon the wicked, because this is the time of what? His judgment, and also the wicked of our people, which consists of the Negroes, Latino, and American Spanish. Guess what? It's gonna be the time of their sorrows too, man. All right, for they not repenting. All right, hey, Shalom too, you know what I'm saying? For they not repenting, they not coming back, rehearsing the righteous acts. They not choosing the Lord. They choosing the flesh. It's gonna be many sorrow for those that, all right, took Yahweh Shema Shah for granted. All right, many great sorrows coming to the wicked, man. And it must be so. All right, but I'm gonna get into it. I hope your brother and sister be edified. While I lay the law down, man. I'm gonna get that word sorrow in the etymology, but it says, Psalm 32:10. It said, "Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusted in the Lord Yahweh, mercy shall compass him." You see that? And that's what, the hope of the elect is looking for. All right, as we continue to hold fast with our hands, as we continue to keep pushing, keep enduring, taking L's, because remember, them L's is really lessons. Even though it might seem like we're losing, but we winning. You know what I'm saying? We winning. Why? Because we losing our fleshly desires on this side for our spiritual desires in the kingdom of heaven. How beautiful that is, man. Because with the understanding that you know now by the Lord opening your eyes up to see, are in the matrix, Babylon the Great some bullshit. You trying to get a high school diploma, all right, then go off to college, get a degree, or trying to make it in society as being what they deem successful, all right, it's some bullshit. Because at the end of the day, it lead to your discretion. It don't lead to your salvation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, God damn. But here it is. The Lord have given us a chance, man. You see? We have been given a chance, all right, to receive salvation and not be like the wicked and be condemned and destroyed. Remember, many sorrows, all right, what is going to be unto the wicked, all right, those that forsook the law, statutes, commandments while they yet had liberty. All right, so when the Lord allowed the so-called white man to come down having great wrath, it's over with. It's over with for them. Because what? They yet had liberty, they despised it. So many sorrows gonna come upon them. You see that? While we in the good hands of the Lord, while we shield and protect it, have that covering of Yahweh Shema Shah, Lord willing. Where it said, many sorrows shall be unto the wicked. And it's the wicked of our people, man. All right. Let me grab that word sorrows real quick. All right, there's the word sorrows in the etymology. And it says grief, regret. See, a lot of people gonna regret. We have a lot of people that have fell off, have fell out the truth. A lot of people despise it. A lot of people talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, it's gonna be a lot of regret. Let's get that word regret in the etymology too real quick. Let's see what regret means. It said regret means to look back with distress or sorrow for longing. See, they're gonna damn, why the hell I ain't stay, man? You don't want to regret for what the Lord have given you a chance to do, man. And let's be a part, all right, of his supper. Be a part of that marriage. Because here it is, through the word, the gathering, we being made a part of that marriage, man. As the Lord has commanded the apostles, all right, to go out in the highways and the hedge and beg them to the marriage that his house may be filled. All right, so you don't want to have that regret of that woulda, coulda. You don't want to be that woulda, coulda, shoulda nigga, man. All right, you don't want to be that woulda, coulda, shoulda nigga. So it says regret means to look back with distress or sorrowful, longing, grieving for what? Remembering. You see, remembering, man. You don't want to fall in that mindset. You don't want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? Feeling sorrowful. All right. So going back to sorrowful, it says grief, regret, trouble, care, pain, anxieties. You see that? To worry, be sick. And a lot of people going to be worried because when you start to see actually, you know what I'm saying, like say when the Lord allowed the so-called white man come down, you're going to actually see. And then all these scriptures is going to be coming to your head. You're going to be like, damn. So you're going to be worried when it's your turn. All right, when it's your time. All right, that your judgment going to come upon you. And then here it is, you ain't going to have no protection. See, at least for those that fear Yahweh Shema Shai, it's going to have a hedge about them, man. All right, but those that, all right, despise, all right, this word, despise, all right, Yahweh Shema Shai, they're going to be through. All right? So when you go into 2nd Esdras, and I love to go into 2nd Esdras 16. Matter of fact, we're going to start it with Jacob Trouble first. So let's go on to Jeremiah. Let's go into Jeremiah real quick. Because this is the kickoff. All right? You can't bring this out enough. All right? Because we got to steal this in Jake's mind, man. Yeah, constantly tell Jake. Constantly warn Jake, man. All right? The kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right? Remember, many sorrows shall be unto the what? To the wicked, right? So here it is. This is Jeremiah 30:7. It says, alas, for that day is great. What day is great, man? All right? The great and dreadful day of Yahweh Shema Shai. That day is great. All right? It's going to be great for those that trust in the Lord because what? The kingdom of heaven. But it's going to be a terrible day for those that what? Despise the Lord. Which is going to the what? Those sorrows, them regrets. So it says, for the day is great. So none that is like it. What is none that like it, man? What days are not like the days that's coming upon us? All right, when you add up all the time, the Lord showed his power in the earth, man. You see, when he flooded the earth with water and only saved 8 souls, you got to take time out and just think and ponder on that. When he reigned 40 days and 40 nights, he only saved 8 souls. So when you think about how many people was on the earth at that time, you know what I'm saying? And you think about the babies and grandma and, auntie, and you just think about it, man. All right? It's going to be a day worse than that that's coming upon this place, man. 70 AD, when they ransacked Jerusalem. Ransacked the temple. That was a tragedy day, man. A tragedy time. All right? Us coming out here on slave ships. Add up all our captivities we ever been in. See, this is time, he said, no day is like it. So you got to add up all these events the Lord have shown. But here it is, this time that's coming for the top all of them in one pot. You see that? All them events finna be done away with this event that's coming upon us, man. That's why it's known as the great and dreadful day of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. And it's fastly approaching. All right? And it says, and last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It's even a time of Jacob trouble. And Jacob represent you Negroes, Latino, Native American, Spanish, man. And your trouble. All right? You want to know what trouble means? Let's get it. Let's see what trouble means. It's called Jacob trouble. All right? Trouble, trouble, trouble. All right? And it says, to trouble, disturb, make clouded, stir up, All right, mix. It said trouble to make. Let's see what that means. Because say to bid. So let's see what that means. Make turbid. Come on. It said turbid mean muddy, foul, thick, not clear. You see that? It said not clear. See, it's gonna be a dark window for a lot of people, man. All right, ain't no sunshine. All right, when this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is gone, man. That's why it's good to get it now, because a lot of the Lord finna make a lot of people windows darken, man. All right. So going back to 2nd Esdras, going back to Jeremiah 30:7, it said, for that day is great, so that none is like it, even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who is that he? That he's speaking about the elect, man, and the men, women, and children that were predestined for salvation. Those that was written in the book of life. Because when you go back to Psalms, the 32nd chapter, it said, many sorrows shall be unto the wicked, but he that trusted in the Lord Yahweh, mercy shall compass him. You see that? So he gonna be saved out of it, man. Because it's gonna be the Lord mercy that bring you out of it. It's not gonna be about your works. All right? It's gonna be about the Yahweh Shema Shah, man. That's why it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. So what we have to do, what we have to continue to do, is make our calling and election sure. All right, by what? Continuing in the faith, continue rehearsing the righteous acts, continue to believe, continue to be brotherly. All right, continue to give. All right, and continue to take them L's, man. Continue to take them L's, because them L's is lessons, and they're gonna turn to W's, man. All right. And it says, for it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off his neck and will burst our bonds, and strangers shall no more sell themselves of him, man. And we're in that time, all right, through the spirit that them changes being loosened off us, man. All right, but why? Because the Lord is giving us that understanding. You see? We no more longer in bondage in the mind anymore. All right? We just waiting on that physical escape. You know what I'm talking about? So when you go into, let me get it real quick now. When you go into 2nd Esdras 16, all right, and 18, right? It says, I'm starting at 17. It said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? What day? The days of Jacob's trouble, man. As we read in the Psalms, sorrow shall be what? Unto the wicked. But if you trust in Yahweh Shema Shah, all right, mercy is going to what? Compass about you. Meaning when every predicament the Lord put you in, situation you be put in, the Lord Yahweh going to find an escape route for you, man. But if you're a wicked nigga, all right, you're a thought, all right, you refuse to change your ways, then guess what? You're going to be doomed. The Lord going to slap the shit out you, man. He going to bring your ass to reality, man. All right, knowing that you, man, whoa, man. All right, this is 2nd Esdras 16:18. It said the beginning of what? Sorrows. You see that? So Jacob's trouble is the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, right? And great mourning. I mean, people gonna be like groaning, like, you know what I'm saying? As a female, when she lost her baby or something, you know what I'm saying? Or when somebody, when one of your favorite person died or something, you know how you just be mourning and groping and just, you can't take it no more. You just in a fetal position. You know, you don't want nobody to say nothing. Hey, it's going to be a lot of that going on this time, man. All right? So it said the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death. You see that? So it's going to be a famine of bread and water. And it's going to be a lot of death. The scripture speaks about cannibalism. And guess what? Cannibalism is going to come back. All right? Damn, she fell. Oh, she little too. Yeah. You see, and she just fell, and that little baby crying her ass off, and she just fell. You know? So just imagine in the time that's coming, bro, nobody going to even give a fuck. You know, we cry now. You know what I'm saying? But like in that day, ain't nobody going to give a fuck about a baby crying. You got to put yourself in this mind. You got to put yourself, bro, in what's to come. Ain't nobody going to give a fuck a baby crying, man. And a woman crying and a dude crying. Ain't nobody gonna give a damn about that. Nigga gonna be like, hey, nigga, get it how you live. All right, that's how it's gonna be. Bro, we coming to some time. It said men hard shall wax cold. And men shall become lovers of themselves, man. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck, man. It's gonna be about them and what they got going on. This second Ezra 15 chapter. You know? Bro, it's been a crack, man. It's been a crack. That's why we need mercy from Yahweh by Shema Shai. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to continue to fear the Lord and ask the Lord for mercy and ask the Lord for wisdom to keep you pushing and stable. Because nigga ain't finna give a fuck in them days, man. You know? And what can you do? Or what you gonna do? You gonna continue to be a man of the Lord? All right? Or you gonna get like Jake? You know what I'm saying? Really get destroyed. What mindset you gonna be in? You know? So it said the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, beginning of famine and great death. A lot of niggas finna die. A lot of females gonna die. You know what I'm saying? When you go into what that is, Ezekiel 9:4, man, the Lord finna start wiping niggas off the earth, man. Mass death, mass killing. It's finna go on, man, and it gonna be from the heavens. All right? And it says, and the power shall stand in fear, and the beginning of evil, and what shall I do when these evil shall come? So what can you do when the Lord started to bring, all right, the destruction upon this earth, man? As a domino effect. Boom, 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 boom. One power, all. It's just gonna be going. It's just gonna be going. You can't even stop it. You know what I'm saying? You can't even stop it. All right, and it says, behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scorners for amendment. Come on, bro. All this is finna go down, man. That's why he said in the song, it said, many sorrows shall be to the wicked. But it said, but what? But he that trusted in the Lord Yahweh, mercy shall compass him. See, that's what we're looking for, man. That's why when you go into Proverbs, my jump to Proverbs 30:5. All right, 30:5, it say, Proverbs 30:5, it said, every word of the Most High is pure, right? Every word of the Most High is pure. You know, he is a shield. He is what? A shield. Shields go back to what? Protection, a hedge, a covering. All right? He said, here's a shield to them that put their trust in him. You see that? And a lot of niggas ain't gonna put their trust in the Lord till it's too late. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not gonna put their trust in the Lord until it's too late. When it's too late, nigga, it's over with. How you gonna believe me now? You had a chance. That's why I go into 2 Ezra, the 9th chapter. Why they yet had liberty, but they gonna know it after death by what? By pain. You see that? Because you despise this word. You had a chance. You laughed, you scoffed, you mocked, you talk shit. You ain't give a damn. You ain't consider. Going back to their what? To their regret. And that's one thing you don't want to do. You do not want to regret, man. All right, having the chance, all right, of salvation, and you blew it. You know, you do not want that. You don't want that on your conscience, man. It's gonna make you want to pull a fucking Ray Carew, man. All right? You don't want that. You know, so Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified. I continue on this, but I gotta get my son and shit out of practice, man. So Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified. The next time, Shalom, Abba, Barak Hakim, DTA, baby.